Welcome, welcome. The Joyful Art Time show is here. I think I need to get my comments going. Push the button. There they are. Well, good evening. Good evening. I am busy as a busy buzzing bee can be. Hi, Debbie Sue. Welcome. Oh, good. I unplugged everything, and and I've got it to the max. I put the microphone to the max. So it seems to be working better, I think. You guys will be the test. I'm saving up for a new microphone, but I don't know exactly, when that'll happen, so. Oh, good. Oh, good. How you been, Debbie? Are you healing? You healing okay? Take some tea. And my text says, oh, I have to mirror it for you to see. I'd have to go in and change my camera. Oh, still tired? Okay. It could be your other diseases on compounding on top of the surgery. But I'm glad you're healing from the surgery. That's good news. I'm trying this new thing. New thing. I'm trying, it's really hard to smash old habits, isn't it? Or even to begin a new routine. So I've been doing these brain dumps, and I was successful for 2 days last week and none this week. So I don't know. I guess just keep trying. Hi, Ellen. Glad you came in. Are you feeling better today? Oh, good. Yay. We got everybody being is either healthy or getting to healthy. They're on the right path anyway. I bought this new hand stuff for the top of my hands to try to make them look prettier on the camera. I was never one who took care of her hands growing up. I thought, oh, you guys are crazy. I'm not going to mess with my hands that much. And then, of course, I didn't. And now they look a little more wrinkly than they should for my age. Yes, my grandson, I don't know if Debbie Sue knows about it. Thank you. Yes, my grandson, he's 19. He went to Texas A&M to be in school. moved out there this summer. And just graduated, and so he went with his girlfriend, and she was in A&M. Well, all of a sudden, he developed blood clots in his calf, and it just came suddenly. And so we didn't know why they formed, and of course, when that happens, you're hospitalized, and they put him on blood thinner medication. And then the doctor thought he would go in and maybe suck out some of the big blood clots that were in there. Well, what happened is some of the smaller ones escaped pretty quickly during the procedure, and one of them hit his heart. So his heart stopped, and luckily he was in the hospital, because I don't think anybody else would have made it through if they were not in the hospital with this. So they immediately started CPR, and they had to do a round of 3, which means about, 10 to 15 minutes of CPR. And they finally got his heart back. And he was pretty sick, in ICU, comatose, all that, terrible stuff. And so he finally, and it could be his age, because he is young, 19, and he did heal, and he is on blood thinners, and his health insurance is from California. Well, the Texas hospitals didn't want to accept it. It was like, oh my gosh, this is like millions of dollars. He was even air vac to a better hospital. He was air vac helicopter ride to a better hospital, because the one that he was at didn't have all the equipment that he may need. So we were thinking, oh my gosh, how is he going to pay for all this? Well, anyway, his girlfriend's mother got into doing that and finally got the hospital to accept payment with the insurance for emergency care. So it went under emergency care. I don't know how much they paid, but I'm sure I'll hear about it eventually. And so he was discharged from the hospital last Monday, and then his brother flew in on Wednesday, helped him pack and stuff, and to bring his stuff back to California, because he's going to need to, and he had already set up appointments in California through his health insurance to see the specialist. So he's really responsible for his age, I tell you. And he's one that will always answer the telephone right away. Now, my other grandson, he's not like that. I'm always getting after him. How do you know it's not an emergency if you don't answer that phone? Sometimes it takes 2 days for him to get back to me. Oh, anyway. So he's back in California. He says he feels really good. He's got a place to stay. Probably temporarily, but for a while till he kind of can recover a little more and see his specialist, and before he has to, go back to work. So I think he's getting a little bit of, that's his mom's place that she rents out, actually. And so maybe mom is helping him some, and we'll all help him as much as we can. So that was a tremendous experience. Yeah, he's better now. Better. Well, I think we better do our breathing exercises. I'm not sure if anybody else is going to come. I have 3 thumbs up, and I have 2 people in the chat. Well, it might grow, as we get later into the show. We'll see. All right, 3 deep breaths, and then we're going to do our laughing yoga, and then we'll do busy bee news, I think. I'm just going to go to the art table only because I didn't write it out, and I'll just show you what I've been up to for the week. That'll be fun. In my busy art studio. I might start calling it a studio, art studio. I don't know, maybe I should do a poll. Is it art studio or art craft room? What do you guys like better? Craft room or studio? Art studio. Okay, Debbie Sue, be careful because we don't want you hurting yourself by doing these exercises. All right. Art studio, okay. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I am losing a lot of weight. Art studio. I've been thinking about art studio, changing it to art studio. Yeah, I'm losing weight because I've been on Moderno. Moderno, I think it is. It takes away your appetite. So I've lost weight, and I'm hoping now that I can get to a good weight. Yeah, I'm losing weight, which I'm really happy about because I can cross my legs now. You can't cross your legs when you're fatsy. Yeah, so I'm hoping, I have dentists also looking at my teeth, because with this disease I have called acromegalia, it affected my bite, and my teeth kind of pushed up this way and this way on the upper. So I wasn't going to go to an orthodontist, and I'm like, so that's pretty much where my money's going to go to, the orthodontist. They're not cheap, and he said he can fix the top ones to where I won't bite my lip or my side of my tongue. One of the side effects of having acromegalia, it affects your teeth and makes them all crooked and have spaces between them. And I thought, well, I can kind of live with this, at my age. I don't need to go into any fancy stuff. Hi, Scrapbook Sage. Dana, right? Dana? I think. Okay, I do that a lot. Thank you for dropping in and saying hi, because I always have to work on my art doing something. Dawn. Okay, Dawn. Dawn. I was close. Thank you for watching. All right. Anyway, so I'm going to be going into a progress of that, but I got to do some regular dental work first because I think I broke my tooth, this tooth. And so I got to get that fixed, and then I got to get my teeth cleaned, and then you're going to see me with these braces. Well, they're Invisalign braces on the top, so it can correct my bite, because I know this side of my cheek is like always thicker, and this hurts. And the other day I just bit my lip from eating. I'm eating like this, trying to push on my food so I don't bite my cheek or my lip and that it gets chewed well. So my endocrinologist who regulates my acromegalia has told me, Vicki, I think you better go to the orthodontist to see if they can't straighten those teeth out better for you so you can bite better. I go, at my age? Yeah, your age, you get in there. So I said, okay. So when I told the dentist that my orthodontist recommended me, my endocrinologist recommended me to go to an orthodontist, he said, that's the first time in my career that has happened. I go, yeah, there's only about 20,000 of us in the whole United States because it's a very rare disease. And anyway, so I guess. Because it looks funny when I go out to restaurants. I have to put a napkin, you know. They're probably thinking, that's a weird lady eating her food. Anyway, okay, deep breaths. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. In the nose, out the mouth. In the nose, out the mouth. In the nose, out the mouth. Oh, that relaxes me so well. Let's see, where did I put my ugly? I didn't fix it up yet. But it's, oh, maybe I put it somewhere thinking I'm going to, oh, here it is. I move things around and forget where I move them to. I still have to get Google Eyes. I have not found any in my art studio as of yet. But it's pretty ugly to look at. We can laugh at this ugly brush. We can pretend that it has legs and a very ugly face and long, gnarly hair. And here we go. We're going to laugh at this toothbrush. It's the funniest toothbrush. It's the funniest brush. We're going to laugh at the toothbrush. We might as well laugh at that. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's get those endorphins going for our art. That's what we need. This is the most funniest paintbrush in town. Oh my goodness, I got tears coming down my eyes. This would be hilarious as a toothbrush, wouldn't it be? Oh. Oh. We used to in the office call those bloopers because we make them all the time, and some of them would be really funny. Ooh, I think I got my endorphins going. All right, so I know. Oh, well, I like to get my endorphins up before I do art. I don't know if it makes any difference. I think it does. It gives me a little more spunk, and my mind is going quicker, I think. Oh. Oh, that's right. I did lose my dog, didn't I? Amber Girl. She actually died Sunday. I think it was Sunday or Saturday. Now I can't remember. Yeah. We always start funny. Thank you, Ellen. Yeah, she was very elderly. She had a congestive heart failure. And I know that people on my live show would hear her breathing really heavy. And they'd ask me, what is that, or what's wrong? Or and she was in end-stage congestive heart failure. She took like 6 pills a day just to maintain her. And, you know, they told me that she could die any time. And so I was kind of prepared in my heart for it. I'm still sad, and I cried a few times. But it's not like it's grief, but it's not overwhelmingly me. Like when my son died, it's like, oh man, that hit me like a paddle hitting me, you know. But this was very subtle. I heard her breathing really loudly, and so I got up, and it was about, I don't know, 8 o'clock or so, and I saw her on the floor, and she's breathing very heavily, and I went over to her, and I said, "It's okay, Amber girl. It's okay. You can rest. You know, it's okay if it's time, Amber girl. It's okay." And I rubbed her and gave her a hug and kiss, and she didn't like that too much because she was having a hard time breathing, right? And so I left her, and she looked at me, and I kind of go, and I went like this. I said, because I thought she was going to die, and So I heard her get up, and she walked to her bed, and then my husband must have gotten up about 9:30 or so. I went back to snuggle in bed. And he got up, and he looked at the dog bed and said, "She has died. Amber's gone." And she had died on her dog bed. So I loved her. She was I had her, she was a rescue dog from an abusive home. And I had to go to dog training with her, and it was very nice. We had a really good time together. But I do have 3 more dogs, so you still may hear dogs barking in the background. Probably not as often. Bruno, my youngest, who's a year old, he used to like teasing Amber, so making her chase after him. And here she's like, "Oh." Anyway, you won't hear that anymore. It is not happening. And anyway, let's put on that lipstick, before we go. I'm just going to, let me think. I'm just going to go right to the art table, guys. No cards today. I don't know. I just got into doing other things this week. So I'm going to show you kind of what I've done. And one thing I'm going to show you is my faces. Thank you. It does make me help to talk, moisten lips. Thank you, Ellen. All right, to the art table. Here we go. Art table. There we go. Look at those faces. I should have covered them up. I'm being brave. I'm showing you my first. I never drew faces before my whole life. Okay, now this is the first face I ever drew, and it's right on my journal, right? On this messy journal of mine. All right. Her eyes are something else. But if you look at them, I was trying to get them, see how they got the brown in the middle of her eyes and green and everything. I was trying to get them to look like normal eyes, but she sure has like that psychopathic stare. All right, and then this is my calendar. These are whimsical. Remember, they're whimsical faces. They're whimsical. So I put this lady here, and my husband thought maybe her cheeks were too red, and I thought, I'm not going to change them because that's how I first made them. This one is odd too. I don't know. For some reason, I got her into big lips. Now, these are whimsical ladies. I tried a different eye shape here. And this calendar I bought a couple years ago, and I never used it, from Let's Make Art. It's a watercolor calendar. Okay, now I'm going to flip this over, and these ladies are related. They're 3 sisters. They're from Norway. 3 sisters from Norway. They have the cute little piggy tails. And they have barrettes in their hair, and their eyes are, oh, brother. I still think I need help. And this poor little cat lady, I made her nose too black there, and so I was trying to put more orange on top of it. They're just experimenting, I know. I said, I'm the three Norwegian gals, they're sisters. And that's all that I did on this. I won't do any more until I get to February, and then I'll put 3 more ladies on there. So that's what I thought I would do there. And then this is a whole different technique. I thought, okay, I've got this piece of blue paper here. I can find it. Here it is. And I thought, okay, I'm going to make a blue lady on this paper. And I did. I made a blue lady. So, my next lady is going to go here, and my next one here, I just put gesso down. So I have space there. Yeah, so I've been practicing ladies and ladies' faces. Ladies' faces. I'm going to tighten up this journal. I thought maybe I would just practice ladies' faces in this journal. Because I want to practice them on all different types of paper. The latest one that you saw, I used watercolor pencils to do her eyes. And boy, I tell you, I was thinking, oh no, are they going to turn out so black? But actually they didn't. Now, the other thing I'm doing here is, oh, I don't know. I have never made a journal from completely out of digitals. Completely. I've never done that. I've always done my own thing, right? And I might add digitals here and there, but not a complete journal just made of digitals. And so this is from Heather and Vaughn Studio. It's the Celtic Highlands. And I'm married to an O'Sullivan. And St. Patrick's Day is like Christmas to my husband. Seriously. I mean, the celebrations go on for a week, maybe a couple weeks before, and the celebration, and then it kind of dies down in the middle of the next week. But anyway, so these are her digitals, and it's a complete journal. Of course, look at all the fussy cutting I got to do. So this journal, with her directions, she will be completed by St. Patrick's Day. So, I think I better not wait till the last minute, because look at all this. But I really like the journal. My husband we were married, he wore a kilt. He wore a quilt during our marriage ceremony. And I have a laser printer, and I bought some new paper. Gosh, I don't remember. I'd have to get up. I don't have the... I can mention it in my description, the paper. But I really like this paper. It's an image paper. It's for matte imaging with a laser printer. I have a laser printer. I like laser printer better than the other. And my husband has one of those tank inkjets, and I have used his as well. So, but I did wanted to try this paper that I had bought a long time ago. And this is in Gaelic. My husband and I did have, and I'm going to ask him to pull some of those photos when we went to Ireland, because I want to include some of our photos from Ireland in here. And, okay. And then I have, so I was thinking now I probably make 2 signatures with 10 papers, I think, in them. Hers, she made hers 3 signatures, but I mean, it's like, ugh, and I don't think I want to do that. I'm like, I am going to only do two signatures. Now this one, even, I mean, this is the color she put in here, kind of a purple, so that'll be interesting. Oh, that would be wonderful. Yeah, it's a total digital kit. And Heather, I think Heather and Young Studios, you know, they've been doing these, but she does them, she was doing them every month. And for this year, she's going to quarterly. And so that really enticed me because I'm that kind of worker. So I made these all double-sided so I can, and I might change them around a little bit more. I don't know. I like that. But see, they're just really pretty. And I'm going to have fun doing this. My first kit ever with complete digitals. I finally broke down when I saw this kit, and with our history of an old Sullivan, and I've been to Ireland, I thought, I can use some of my photos for ephemera. Okay, I'm going to work on that. Let's see, what else have I been doing? Oh, all right, I'm going to get these out. I bought 2 paper packs from, let's see which one. This is not the one okay, so I haven't done this spine yet, but this one I did. Now, I changed it around a little bit. I did not like that big old doily. I thought at first I did, but I didn't like it because it took away everything here. And I thought, I don't like that. So I cut it down. And I thought, well, that looks good. I'm still going to do that. Here's Braille paper. I'm gonna do a ribbon in there. But I'll show you what I do. You know, my spines are always a little bit different than maybe you're used to doing. And I cut this one down. All right, so see this pink fabric here? This is like the red fabric here. And then I took, on this particular piece, I wrapped it with avocado dyed paper, material. What's this material called? I'm trying to think of it. It's just like a really cheap calico material. And you can see where I didn't even get all the dye in on the material here, on the ink. not all the, what am I, okay, let's start this over. This particular binding that I put my signatures on, so I'll stitch them here. I use my Cortex. Let's see. Not everybody has seen it. I don't have a piece sticking out, so I will get it over here. Oh, I think I've shown this a whole bunch of times on camera. But it's this. Oh, Craft Text. I always get it wrong. Craft Text. I don't know why I can't remember it. Craft Text. And it's really flimsy, right? And so what I do is then I will center my signatures the best I can in the middle. And I will sew my signatures into this spine. So it's Heather. I think I might have answered your questions, scrapbooks. Let's see, it's Heather and Young Studio. Heather and Young, yeah. So Scrapbook Sage has her own channel, and Debbie Sue, if you feel like putting it in, she's in recovery, so, but I know if you don't mind putting in Scrapbook Sage channel, she does have a channel, and she has lots of nice things on Ko-fi. Oh, she did. Oh gosh, where's my mind? Oh, I guess she. Okay. Sorry, Debbie. Thank you, dear. And she's been working on the states and developing digitals relating to the different states. And then they're up in her Ko-fi shop. And I think you're teaming up with Juju, I think, as well, to do your states. There's my dogs. There's my dogs. Your digitals on your states. Yes, yes, yes. So there are, you can watch the videos on their channel about the states. It's interesting. Juju will put some facts with it. So Ellen knows a lady who makes covers out of this. Anyway, I have been working on my binding. So what I will do then is stitch my signature right in the middle, and I do PVA glue. So see, I did not stitch it through here, but, and then I added, so it's pretty flat. I like to work in my journals flat. I added some of this material. It's a bedspread from an old bedspread right here, and I'm going to put it across here as well. So let's see. And I splattered all these papers, different angles, different, you know, none of them are the same. And I bought the package from lovely Crafting Cottage. She sells every Friday on her channel. And when I saw the package, I thought, oh, well, that's going to be a challenge because I'm going to have to make a cover out of these sheets of paper. They were a challenge because you have to be kind of meticulous about this. The scallop edging. All right. So I think what we will do, this is called a Chanel, I think, bedspread. They're probably from the 60s. So we will start, because I want to put this on here. Now, I tore this. Is this the edge I tore? Or is this the edge I tore? This is the edge I tore. See, when you tear like that, it's supposed to come out straight, right? Well, mine didn't come out too straight right there. Okay. So I want to wrap it in the Chanel. Now, because I'm going to cover this spine. Oh, but I got to put something else on there too. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I don't think I want it. And I do kind of want the edging to show, I think. I had to take a pink colored pencil to go around here for the edging. I couldn't find any colors in my stash that would. Finally, I found a pink colored pencil to go all the way around. Probably just 3's enough. And then we're going to come over here. 1, 2, 3. And put that one in the middle. Now, for some reason, there's more material here than there. And I don't know why. Let's see. Maybe I need to go over just one more. And I might like it better. Oh, yeah. Let's do that. And I think that'll still be okay. Okay, so we're going to go 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can go 3. No, I can't. Gotta go 4. Because I want the spacing there. Okay, so that'll be 9. And while I have it here, I'm just going to cut it like that. Hopefully I can just tear it off. There we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Of course, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Over a little bit. Okay. Oh, the math. It's so hard for me. Math is just not my favorite. There. All right. So what I'm going to put on the spine, now I don't know if it's necessary, but I'm going to do it just to make sure it'll last long. I am going. This is called medical tape, and I love it for binding. it's a very stretchy material. Good night, Dawn. That way, it'll just, oh, not too much. So this is Johnson & Johnson, but this medical tape you can get anywhere. You can get it in different sizes. And it's, you know, very, very flexible tape and strong. So as I work in the journal, I'm just thinking that because I can be rough, and this was cracking a little bit, the paper. As I folded it up to be into the as I folded up the journal to be into a journal, the paper cracked. So I placed a piece of this on the back side of the journal before I glued that into the spine. I just used PVA glue. Let it be in the book, under the books overnight. I'm just kind of showing you. And you know, it closes good. Right. Okay, then we are just going to place okay. I love butterflies, so I'm excited to decorate these pages. I can't wait because I'm going to use all the butterfly things that I can possibly think of in my stash. What do I want? I'll probably just do Athena. See, I'm not using this. In the past, I would use this. Oops, this way. But it's toxic. And you have to get a mask, goggles, gloves, and have air ventilation in your room. So I'm just going to apply this glue where these knots are. I'm going to go up through each line. Here we go. This reminds me of swimming. You know, you're swimming to the finish line. You dive into the deep end of the pool. And then you swim in your lane. So I do want this to swim in its lane. I never used to care about winning. I was always lose. I love swimming, But I would always lose. Ooh, I would always lose. But I still like to swim in the water, even though I wasn't that great of a swimmer. Oh. I have started using my bike that's facing right out my window. And of course, you know, it's right there. I see it all the time. And I'm up on 10 minutes in the morning. I can look outside my window. And actually, I've been opening the window up even because the fresh air, and we are southern exposure, so we get morning sun in the front part of the house. And I have no idea why. I never thought it would make me feel so good. But it really does. And then yesterday, I worked with the cleaning lady to clean the house. You know, you have to almost prepare your house and clean it before the cleaning lady comes, right? I don't know if any of you have had help before cleaning your house. But it's like you clean before the cleaning lady comes. It's like, and so I had more energy. I had more energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it goes right there. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is the middle right here. Okay. So we're just going to put it there. And then we're going to bring this up here. Hopefully I got it here. I don't see how people can do 60 journals at one time. I keep thinking, oh, they're not telling me the truth. I mean, I'm being really practical. Well, I think I like to make mine kind of pretty, maybe. I don't like them. I mean, I like junky journals, and I try to make them, but I end up making mine kind of look pretty, I think. I don't know how they can do that. It just doesn't seem reality to me. But I know, you know, you can make trashy journals really quick. I don't know where that's coming from. Maybe. I don't know. This one, I'm going to have to, like, think of a sash maybe going around it to give it a closure, because I really didn't plan anything else, did I? So I must have been thinking it's going to have a sash. Okay. It does take a little while for stuff to dry. So while that's drying, oh, I did get, I don't know, I'm being silly. Look at this cute little, I love dolls. I'm kind of in a, I don't know why I do. But I saw this little doll. Ooh, ooh. So my mascot doll, a kiwi doll. I thought that I could make a, but I think this kiwi doll is too big. So she's going to be my mascot. All right, well, let's see. Should I try to, I don't know if you guys want to watch me sew more signatures, or we can just start decorating this one. See, now this one will be a little different. I already cut down, since this is my prototype, right? I learned from my mistakes. So this one, it's hard to cut these when they're already into the signature stage. Easier to cut out of the signature stage. So this one, I did make these. So this will fit like this, so you can kind of get an idea, right? And I put my medical tape on. I'll put it, oh, I already did it here. Oops, something there. And I'll put it here before I put this on it. And I only have pink. So I'm going to put pink on here because you can see the cherries have some pink. Okay, because there's going to be a lot of red here. Unless you guys want to watch me put signatures in and glue it, and then it goes to the table for overnight while the glue dries under books. Up to you guys. Or I could just start decorating in this one. Isn't that pretty? I went through and tried to find some stuff. Like, I have collected these for a very long time. 10 years. Some of these are like 10 years ago. Decorate. Okay. All right. So I think these are so cute. But I'm hoping they'll fit. Oh, no, I just dropped something. Oh, there it is. Some of these are little. And some of these, look at this silly one. This is probably an older one. You'd be my sitting pretty with me, Valentine dear, just to make it perfectly clear. Oh, and this one has a really pretty, this is to a grandpa, but okay, see, we're going to pick something that looks good on this first page. Oh, even maybe that one. It's to a mother, but I don't, we've all had a mother, right? And here's the dumbbell. Oh, so cute. And this is what I got with the set. Let's get these out. Okay. And this has an old letter written. Oh my goodness. Oh, I didn't know that. Mother, hero, art all. Let's see if I can read it. I can't, and part of it's worked out for some reason. Saying we're home, we love you, from Eddie. 20 copyright, 25 VF, 8112. Oh, I could change my glasses. I might be able to read them then. Oh, of course. 25 VF 812. Oh, that's the number. Copyright MCM XL V2. I don't know what that is. But I kind of like, I don't know why, I like those colors. Probably this is the 1960s. So I think what I will do is cut this letter out. Because we can have a hidden pocket here. It will be on from the bottom. So we can make, because it can go all the way up to, that heart. I'm probably going to add a little bit of Scotch tape. I'm wondering if my husband took my Scotch tape off my desk because I cannot find it anywhere. And then I think, maybe he took it to use it in his office. Okay, so I am going to use some double-sided tape, only because this is kind of delicate. I'm not sure how glue would go on this paper. So I'm just taking a double-sided tape and going down the card. And when you have double-sided tape, probably you all know, and you just gotta get this to come off like that. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Vicki Boutin. You guys ever hear of Vicki Boutin? Well, she is a competitor. She's a competitor for Stampin' Up! actually, but she has been in the business of scrapbooking for about 30 years. And you know, she does her own manufacturing of papers and stuff, digitals, to do scrapbooking. So she's more into the scrapbooking realm. Stampin' Up! Has just tried out some of that. And they do have a kit, I noticed, in that realm. The only difference is that Vicky likes a lot of color. Of course, pink is her favorite color. And she will tell you, you know, that's cool, that's how it goes, right? Okay, so I think I'm going to tape it here, and here, and here, and I can leave it open here as well, and then it'll flip like that. Okay. So what am I thinking? Oh, about Vicky. She's a Vicky, and she lives in Canada. And her shop, it was Vicky Boutin. She's Boutin, Vicky Boutin. And since she lives in Canada, she also has a store in the USA. And of course, you can buy her products like at Michael's, any kind of Hobby Lobby, any kind of craft store, or if you have a hometown craft store. I don't know if she sells in Walmart. I know she sells in craft stores, the manufactured products. I think that's right. Okay. So anyway, this year she's getting into doing more mixed media art, and she knows how to do it. She's an artist, actually. She went to art school, and she's like not self-taught, went to art school, knows her coloring very well. And I was watching some of the things that she does, and I'm like, oh, they're so pretty. They're so pretty. But she before wow, Ellen, I know what I did is my file folder, I glued, this came like a table mat piece of paper, like a long table mat. And I experimented with the glues because I wasn't quite sure how this glue was going to react, right? So I first glued it on to, I think the best glue, if I did it again, I would do it with the golden liquid matte glue. And then you have to brush it so it's all even. Then you push that placemat on top of the file folder and you let it dry, and then you cut it out. And you have to cut all the scallop pieces out. Fussy cutting. And then for the second piece, you apply your gel matte medium, and then you lay your matte into the gel matte medium, and you try to line up the best you can using your eyes, the edges, and then it dries, and then you cut again around the edge. And then the edging, this one I used a pink crayon. It's the only color I could find. And then, a pink pencil. But it's kind of like a soft crayon pencil. It's a soft crayon pencil. And on the red one, I used a water paint marker. That was the best color I could find for that. And that's how you do it. It's kind of fussy, a little bit fussy. I don't want to bring it up. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I think we should write something and stick it in there. So we have that for like a special letter. And then we have this here. Oh, see, that would look cute. No, it's too. Let's see. If they get, yeah, you have to use at least that length. Okay. And look at these. I wonder if I could put something here. Oh, they're too long. Oh, this one I could cut in half. Together forever, I do love nothing in the world so well as you, Shakespeare. Or friends forever. Which one you guys like? Together forever. These are too long, so I can't use those. So I'll probably use tape again. This is vellum. Or I could use two of them. Let's see. Together forever. We could use two, or we could just use one. Maybe one looks better than two. Okay. I'm going to get my... I've got to, like, make this a little straighter for my eyes. Now, if you're doing a junk journal, you know, it doesn't matter if... not all my stuff is straight. I realize that. I do realize that. But, like what I said, if it bugs your eyes, you need to do it, right? Let's see, it was just that one corner. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Right there. That one. And okay, now I do. Okay, we can take off a little bit from the top. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's. Well, for my watercolor Thursday, I planned that out a little bit. And I prepped the I made cards. Can you believe it? I made cards. I'm like, Vicky, you made cards. I think I just want that to come up. Yeah, let's just make that come like that. Oh, and on this vellum, you have to really hold. Yeah, I think vellum, it's such a finicky piece of paper. Oh, finicky. First, it moves all around, and it's very difficult to cut. So you have to cut coming up so it doesn't move so much. It still moves, but not as much. So we're going to be the flower, and I may have it, I have it up from this desk. I don't have the flower, but the flower is very whimsical that we're going to watercolor, and we're going to put it in the center of the card. I'm so happy. Okay, I have a special contraption here. Let's look at it, because I'm thinking not that one, this one. Maybe we can make some fancy corners. Let's see. Oh, there it is. I can't remember. Oh, I see. Okay, so we can make them jiggly jaggedy, or we can make them 2. Let's do the 2. I think maybe it might look better. So we're going to put it in there. Yeah. See, we can make a corner like that. It's kind of cool. I bought this little tool a long time. I tried it. Okay, so I try to buy these little tools. Just to add them into my collection. Maybe a couple a year. I don't buy very many. So I think we only need one there. Hopefully these don't show. They might. I don't know. I've never done vellum and double-sided tape before. I just know vellum is a pain to work with. This one's crooked, so let's hope it's not too see-through. I can always add another piece of tape on top if I need to. Let's see. I'm trying to look and see if I can find a pretty flower. So if we put it kind of like that, and maybe center it where it has a little more flower work here. can see it a little bit. Maybe it'll disappear. I have no idea. Oh, it's bringing in, the tape is bringing in some of the outline of the red doily. Hey, it's only a junk journal, right? We're just going to leave it. I don't care. And if we wanted to add something to it, I can always add something. See, I could cover it up. But what I would do is something, I don't like that. All right. Well, you know, to me it's not that bad. Oh, you know, I didn't put it in my Amazon store. I better do that, Ellen, because I know there's some knockoffs, and that, you don't want to get a knockoff. I've heard really bad things about them. So I'll put it in, once I get it in my Amazon shop, I'll let you know. I'll put it in my post. Oh. Hey, maybe we can just do this. Well, no, we don't want an upside down heart. I have no idea. These are sticker auto something. Well, that fixes it. Now I'm happy. Okay, I'm happy. Wow. Would you ever know what makes you happy? I don't know what I can do with this side. This paper is so delicate. You have to be, what I figured out with this kind of paper, it is so delicate. You have to like really, oh, I know what I could do there. Oh, that's not going to work. It doesn't work when you tear it. Okay, that won't work. Now down here, I have more string. Just have to look for it. There it is. Well, we all had a mother, I'm sure, and hopefully we loved our mothers, right? I don't know if you had a good relationship with your mother or not. I did. Let's see, what else do we got? Anything else that looks pretty, pretty, pretty? face. See, that would be pretty too to put on the edge. Ellen, did you like your mom? What a way to ask, huh? So I'm just putting this through. I know. I am like, what a way to ask. So do we want that to go through another time? We could. Yeah. Because this card is making me think of my mother and how I used to talk to her every day. And when she died, I grieved a lot because we were so close. Put it through the hole there. Okay. Long. Oh, she died 7 years ago. Yeah. Oh, well, thank you, hashtag Mentu. Please give me a like. That would be a nice thing. Let's see. Oh, how did that get in there? Did I push something I should not have pushed? Oh, I got my mouse. Oh, that's funny. My mouse, I knocked it. I'm just going to put some lace on this one here. Just because it looks so pretty. This is kind of a fancy book. All about love, I think. This is going to be a book all about love. I gotta put it the right way. I think this is the right way. I think maybe I want to bring this up just a little bit more. I forgot about it. At least peeping out. That would be good. Okay. Right. Then I want to take, so I've got this color. I kind of want a thicker ribbon. White, though, goes on white. Oh, I wonder what this would look like. It's not really thick enough. Oh, I have a thicker ribbon here. I do. I have this one. This one might look good. Okay. I want to. I think I can thread it with my fingers using a thicker. Let's see. I need to. My nose is itching. What does it mean when your nose itches? Somebody's thinking about you, right? Interesting. I don't know who hashtag. I have no idea who that is. But whoever they are, they must be very busy. Oh, because I put all this stuff on top of my mouse. Hi, Minto. Going to get into a fight? You're going to get into a fight, Ellen? You don't fight, do you? I'm going to see if I missed something. Let's see. You heard fight. I'm going to get in a fight? Oh. Clear my throat. I didn't say that. I just said I hadn't heard of hashtag before. I don't know who that is. Somebody who popped in. I think I missed, let's see. Did I miss something about names? That's what I'm looking for. Maybe I didn't, because I thought I missed, oh, here we go. Her name was Stella. Okay, so Stella is a beautiful name for your mother. And that was my grandmother's name, was Ellen. Okay, and that was so you had a grandmother named Ellen, Debbie Sue. And Ellen says her mother passed away 7 years ago. Ellen is a pretty name, yeah. Kind of like Debbie. Debbie's a pretty name, but it's very popular. Okay, I wanted to catch up. I thought there was something about names. Oh, right. I'm kind of slow sometimes. Well, I can't. My husband is in Olympia, so that's not possible. So the only person I can think of I'm going to fight with. All right. That's so pretty. The roses. So there's a special lady called Cynthia, Senior Insights. I finally remember the name of her channel. She's having hip surgery today. Well, she probably already had it. She's probably, I'm not sure if she's coming home today. She might be already home if things went well. When I had my hip replacement, they kept me in the hospital for 2 nights. But they have changed things nowadays. You know, they change medicine, just gets better every day. So let's, dear Lord, let's heal our Cynthia so she can be back on her YouTube channel giving us all kinds of good advice. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. I told her she might not want to come on today. Oh, she did a live oh, okay. I haven't seen it. I told her she's going to be full of anesthesia, right? It'd be like her talking to us with after drinking 3 glasses of wine. Oh, my nose. Okay. Yeah, my nose. It stopped itching, so maybe I'm not going to get in a fight, I hope. I hope. I don't like fighting. I try to avoid fights. It's not my favorite cup of tea. Ellen, you'd probably enjoy Cynthia. She's 78 years old. And she's full of wisdom, really. I know, I hope not. I don't want to fight either. I didn't know that. If your nose itches, it means you're going to have a fight. I didn't know that. Oh, see how you can thread those up like that? And how it comes out really pretty. Should we maybe thread them back in? Or I think maybe we should just have these hang out a little bit. 'Cause this is really soft, like velvet. Yeah. I like that one. You were honey as a bunny. I want to, it'd be kind of nice maybe if I could put one of these. Okay, let me move this over here. Well, I was looking at these leaves. Hopefully I didn't move my stuff around too much. I always have a big pile. See, I could cut that out. That's so cute. I could do some fussy cutting. The little bunnies. Oh, this is a kaleidoscope. I know somebody who would love this. She has this kaleidoscope channel. I'm going to put this off to the side. I'm doing a challenge through my eCam program. His name is Rock, R-O-C-K, Doc, D-O-C. And he is a programmer on eCam. And so I'm doing a 30-day short challenge. Oh, look at that one. Oh, so cute. I'm going to put her in ballerina. I love dancing. I should dance. Anyway, I'm going to be doing a short for 30 days, every day. See if I can do it. Watch me be 5 in and I'll go, oh, I got to quit. I'll have some excuse. Oh, I hope not. Oh, look at this one. To my Valentine, and it comes out like that. Oh. Oh. No, I don't know how old that is. Well, I put the bunnies back, but I like her. I'm going to have to put her on. Where'd the bunnies go? Okay, now where did my card go? Did it get stuck in here? Not really a choo-choo chain. This one seems really weird. You're made a 3-point landing on my heart, Valentine, so it's time to take off with me. And that be, say, you're mine. And this guy is so clueless. Oh my god, oh here it is. Oh my gosh. Can I cut those bunnies out and put them on there? I think I can. Oh, but then I'll ruin this page. Oh, maybe that's not a good idea. I forgot about the other page. See, like this little, that's too long. I need one shorter. There's 1955. I'll be your Valentine. Can I cut that one out? Oh, it already cuts out. Let's see if this will work. (1955). I was 3 years old. Boy, I was just a baby. I'm going to put some of my pictures, my photos in here of my older photos. That fits. That fits. I think I better just choose that one because I can be here all day looking and looking, and then this one's kind of creepy for Cinderella. I would have hurt my feelings if I would have gotten that one. sometimes I do get my feelings hurt. Did you guys get your feelings hurt at school if you didn't have a you didn't get very many of these Valentines and a lot of other girls did get a whole bunch? I'm just thinking back to my feelings would get hurt if I didn't get. Oh, many times. Okay. Some of the popular, I was never popular. Well, we moved every 2 weeks. So, I mean, every 2 years, not 2 weeks. Every 2 years. Hi, Evie. Welcome. We are just decorating one of my junk journals that I made with old Valentines. I love this lady. I want her on there. Oh, should we just have a special Valentine girl on her? I think so. I think so. I don't know what to do with this. I don't want to paint. I could paint, but I don't want to. I'm going to stick her on there because I like her on there. Yes, my father was in the military for 20 years. So we moved all over the place. I remember even being in the middle of a school year and having to move out, which I didn't like that too well. Oh my goodness, there is Mama Juju. I know, this is turning out pretty. I don't know how much mixed media I'll do in here. It's going to be lacy. I'm going to have to get more lace out. I know I have it. I know I have some red lace too. So, Evie, how you been? Get my mouse here. Yeah, it's my only channel, Evie. I only have one. Maybe my name is Vicky W O'Sullivan is odd, but the W stands for Wildberger, my middle name. I've watched some of your painting. It is adorable. I think you have a more of a talent there than you think you do. Oh, I got some of that fuzziness. I don't know why. I wanted to. This is going to stand out. So I got leaves here. I don't know. Not fitting quite there. Not fitting there either. This one is so silly. I don't even, it might be too big. It is. This one. We have to put this one on this page. Something like that. Because I want to be able to play with it if I put it there. I'll lock the safe within my heart and throw away the key, for we're some combination, just you and me. Some of these are so funny. Oh, the back cover. Like that. Aha. And I could still play with it. I think I can fix that so it won't. So that's the safe, and that's the lady. Funny. Da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, you mean the big one. Oh, like this one. Oh. This one you want to be able to play with it too, because that, you know how she goes here. But I do have material there. Like right here, I put material. So I'm not sure. You mean that one over the material? But then I'm going to have a big lumpy there. Because I got the material there. And I don't know if it'll look, nope, won't look good there. Unless I cut out the girl cat. But I don't think that'll be so charming. On the inside of the back cover. Okay, this one or this one. Let's see. It fits there. This one, I've got too much. Well, let's see if I can stick it underneath there. And then keep her cuckoo. Oh, I could do that one too because it'll fit. Okay, girls. Do you like this big one here on this part of the cover? I can still play. Or do we want it on this side of the cover? The back of the cover. How did you have an... See, Evie has... Evie. How did you know that would perfectly fit there? That's your eye of art, Evie. Now you can still play. Okay, what did Ellen say? No, I like the other one there. The back of the cover. So you think it's cuter on the back of the cover? Because then, you know, it'll be like that. Let me see. You know, that's the front so far. That's the back. All right. Or I get stuff in this. Oh, we got the little boy. We could put the little boy here. I think this is the one that Ellen was thinking. We could put the little boy there. And then we... This is so dark. I'm having a blast with these old things. Oh my gosh, look at that one. Okay. And then we can put this one here. And then I can still play. Well, if I find something, I can. It's pretty plain right now, isn't it? I don't know. It just, you know, if we find something along the way. So we'll put the boy here, and then we'll put this guy here. Unless I should just keep it plain. What do you guys think? Plain or put this guy on? The the bicycle motorcycle guy. Okay, plain. I kind of do too. And then that way I don't have to worry about anything getting snagging up. So, right. Now, we could put this cute little guy here because it kind of goes with Together Forever. And we can play with this. Bye, Juju. I know Juju's got a show on. I don't know what time it is. 7:59. She goes on at 8. Oh, see, I see this. This is what I mean with these little doilies. Oh my gosh, they're so delicate. And I'm rough. So I'm just going to tear that out. Oh, you have to stay up late for my show. That's right, your Texas time. I do have a watercolor Thursday at 6 p.m. as well. And we're going to do a flower, and then we're going to put it on top of some cards. That's what we're going to do. I kind of like, I don't know, maybe we should just leave that plain. Because I haven't done it right. It's like, all right, it's not meant to be because I haven't done it. I don't know what else to do. Let's see. I love dogs. This is too big, but this is an interactive one too. The baby's head moves. Oh, and I think the bird is supposed to move too, but it's broken, so I need to fix it. I can fix it to make it work. I can fix that one. All right, let's see. I need some pockets. I need to make some pockets. The pockets need to go right here. What can I make pockets out of? Something. Let's see. Do have this that I bought like 3 years ago. I could actually do a belly band. Oh, that would be cute. Or even on this side. Yeah. Oh, for sure I'm going to put that in. Wait. See if I can. A lady's mother was making these, and oh, I mean, she's done so much work on making this belly band. She applied all these laces and the buttons, and I thought, I can't replicate that. And it's going to go somewhere in one of my journals, and here it goes. Here it goes. So on a belly band, we're only going to keep, well, we're going to take the 2 ends here and glue them on the ends only. So only glued on the 2 ends, keeping these 2 ends glued, and then you can put something that way. Now since I'm not using the toxic glue anymore, let's hope this glue works. I think this particular journal is fancy. It might not be one like a junk journal. We can call this a fancy journal. Unless I eat some hearts in a box, and then I can use the box in this journal. Because I think this journal is going to be a lovey-dovey journal. We always loved our grandpas. That'd be cute too. wonder if I want to cut that off though. Yeah. And then I can write a special note about my own grandpa. He named his boat after me, Vicky. I was the first grandchild for 4 years, so I was sort of spoiled. I was kind of spoiled. And then my sister came along and ruined it all. Hi, Stacy. Welcome. So, oh, for some reason that's giving me a time and a half. Boy, our Seattle Seahawks. I don't know if you guys like football. I watch our Seattle Seahawks. Probably the only team I watch until the Super Bowl comes around, till the playoffs come around, I should say. Or even the Super Bowl. Sometimes, you know, I'm my husband, of course. That looks cute. I'm going to write a story on my grandpa on the back of that. All right. Well, let's see. Oh, I don't really. Doesn't, or maybe the. If you'll be my Cinderella, I'll try to be a prince of a fella. That doesn't even look like a man. That looks like a girl to me. Oh. These are a little bit too big, I think. Now she's on roller skates. To someone who's real sweet girl. I need a pocket for her. Oh, and this one. Treasure. Okay. Roller skates and ballerina. This is good as a card. I like her there, but I do need a pocket for her. A lot of these cards, I notice they have blonde girls, not very many dark-haired girls. I know, you know, Stacy, I'm not a really big fan of cats. And so I think it was, so I don't really think of them that much. It's probably because my sister was deathly afraid of cats. And so I got the dog. Oh, like the little kitty. Yeah, I could cut the kitty out. See, I don't think of the kitty, so, but that's true. I can think. My sister is so afraid of cats, so we never had any cats, and that's probably why I don't think of them very often. And I'm a dog person. It's probably just, we had dogs growing up, a few of them, not a lot. I know the bunnies were really cute. I wanted to figure out a place for my bunnies. They're really cute. We could go here. I was almost, see, it's like this. Almost, I just cut those little bunnies out. And then I flipped it over and I said, oh, I can't do that because look at that card. Well, that's good, Stacy. You have 2 poodle mixes. You have 11 cats? Oh my goodness. How do you take care of 11 cats? I can barely take care of 3 dogs. Oh my goodness, 11 cats. I know that they multiply really quick. I've read that before. Okay. It's kind of a yellowish. Might look better on a brown. If I can find kind of a red, that's still close. Close. Some of this is like raspberry color. Oh my, you rescued all of them. Oh my goodness. So they were all going to be put to sleep, or they were just people who didn't want them anymore? Oh yeah, oh, I could make a tip out. Then the other bunnies could be seen. I'm trying to figure out a place. That's a good idea. Why I'm just being so, should it be a heavy duty? So I could do a tip out like that. I could erase to Terry from Carol. I have room. I could even do it on the very edge of the paper even. And then just have the bunnies flop out. Make sure I have enough room. I think I do. So I have a pretty good cover size here. So I might only be able to do it that much. Nah. Alright. We'll say goodbye to that idea. Maybe it's this white is why I like it there. So either way. That's not a good color. Not a good color. Let's put it here. Okay. Now I do have some washi tape, that I picked out. This has got stickiness on it. I don't have that much pink. Hey, I do have the bumblebees. Busy, busy, busy doing art. This is a pretty... Now, does this have butterflies on it? I can't remember. Might be too big, though. That's too big, but... I could do a belly band with this, guys. Maybe that's what I'm going to do, and I'll just keep, so it won't be sticky. I could just do a belly band. I could do the bees. Probably look the best. Be busy in art, right? Alright. We're going to be busy in art. I gotta have a little more gluey. I want those bees to show more. Let's hope. Just because I like them. We don't want... This is the thing. Getting it measured, right? I'm like, oh. Alright. This is where I can take most of my time, is measuring. Like, ugh. Oh, I've always just made it like this. And then I stick it like this. And then this got a little quicker there. Okay. And then I know you're not supposed to do this. Alright. So you know what? I don't... I'm trying to get most of the bees to show. Okay. So I need it straighter, because that wasn't very straight. Okay. need something to highlight. I don't know, I still didn't get that straight. It's bugging me. It bugs you. I mean, to where it's not really... I don't know what's wrong with it. Maybe it's the card. Because it should, when you lay it down, it should go better. Okay. I'm messing with it. Yeah, it's a little bit crooked on this. I think it's the card. Who knows? Probably me. Alright, but I can live with that. I can live with that. Okay. And then I can put something pretty on this outside. Do I have any more lacy, pretty lace? I thought I had some red. I know I have. This might be too big, but I can overhang it, which would look pretty. Okay, let's do that. Get these scissors. There we go. I gotta get the right side. I think it goes this way. And we'll just put it on there as an edge. And we'll have that lace stick out. Well, I've never made such a lacy journal before. I'm doing do need to add butterflies to it. I know that too. Okie doke. I'm just going to go ahead and put this in, and then I am going to call it quits too. Because I know on the East Coast it's so hard, and people who live in Texas, it's so hard to be up at this time. And I know that it's been a wild ride for you, Debbie Sue. Good night, Debbie Sue. Get good sleep. So you say to do the outside press, this, just put the outside press, oh, I see, press this first instead of this. Okay. Okay. That just stayed pretty good. I don't know. I guess I'll leave to Terry from Carol. This young girl had a crush on a boy, I would think. All right. All right. see what we did. We're getting there. Okay, we added this for our focal point. I think I'm going to have to cut that off too. And then I won't be able to get into it, mess into it. And then we can think of our mother. We need to write a note. So we can put a special note to our mom right here. And then we have a card saying from the postman that you're my only dear Valentine. And we can write on something there. Maybe a poem might be a good thing. A mom poem, maybe. All right, and then I'm not going to put her in quite yet because I'd like to have a pocket. And I have some tea bag pockets. I could probably fit there. I have to look through them, and so I will do that. And I think then she can fit there. Then we have a pretty Valentine dancer. I love dancing. And we put a belly band here, and we have a grandpa card. I'm going to write something special about my grandpa on the back of it. And then we threaded this here. This is so soft. Oh, for a border. And we can use a lot of borders on this. Tons of borders. I have a border machine. I'm wondering if I could use that. I might try it out. All right, and then I did this with the flip and this, and that is probably about it, besides just looking. Oh, I know, we did this, we added this Chanel onto the here. And then we reinforced it with some medical tape, which you can't see. All right, well, and we had some show and tell at the beginning of the show. And I hope, oh, I also have an interview. I forgot about my interview on Wednesday with Hazel Design. I have an interview with her, so that'll be interesting. My first interview on YouTube, but she asked pretty good questions, so I think we'll be talking a lot probably. All right, so how many people are here with me? I have, oh, I gotta clean all this off so I can get my mouse here. All right, Stacy, thank you for coming. Appreciate you. Appreciate everyone. I am thinking Evie's probably gone. Everybody's probably gone now. So I am going to... Ellen, are you around, Ellen? Well, I'm going to sign off. Thank you all for coming. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.